Okay, this is grade 7, chapter 5, part 1, probability. So the likelihood, probability is defined as the likelihood or chance of an event occurring. So how we figure out what a probability is we take the favorable outcomes, or the ones that we want to happen, out of the total of possible outcomes. This can be expressed as a ratio, a fraction, or a percent. So if we have heads and tails, if we have a coin, we can flip it from heads and we can flip it to tails. Heads and tails. So the ratio would be 1 if we wanted heads. What are the chances that we get heads? Heads out of 2 possible outcomes. So there's 1 out of 2 possible outcomes. So we can also express this as heads out of the 2 possible outcomes, or as a percent. 1 divided by 2 equals 50%. So if we're going to represent these possibilities,
Mr. Hart, could you come to the office, please?
Mr. Hart needs to go to the office. A spinner is divided into 4 equal sections. So the spinner is spun 1 time. Find the following probabilities. Write each answer as a fraction, ratio, and a percent. So there's the spinner up in the top right hand there. What is the probability of spinning an A? So there's only one A out of 4 total possibilities. So there's one A right here, and there's 4 possibilities. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's A, B, D, and E. So 1 out of 4. So that's also written as 1 out of 4, or we can write it as 25%. What is the possibility of spinning a vowel? So if we count up the vowels, we've got 1 here and 2 vowels there. So we've got a chance of getting 2 out of 4 because there's still 4 total. So out of a fraction is 2 over 4, which also equals 1/2, and the percent would be 50%. As we scroll down and go to the last question here, what is the probability of spinning a Q? So when we go up and we see there's an A, a B, a D, and an E, there is 0 possibility, 0 out of 4, or 0 over 4, or 0% of spinning a Q, because there is no Q. So obviously we're not going to end up on a Q. We can spin it as many times as we want and never ever come up with a Q. So bag containing 10 marbles, the next part, bag containing 10 marbles, show the probability of the following events as a fraction, ratio, and a percent. So you, working at home, you should probably pause this and make sure that you can do this question, because you can see a couple of the questions on the board right now. So if you want to pause it, go ahead. If not, well, I'm going to keep on working through. Selecting a red marble. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red marbles. So 6 red marbles out of, and we know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 marbles, and it told us up here 10 marbles. So we have a 6 out of 10 chance, which is also written as 6 out of 10, which is also 60%. 6 divided by 10 equals 60%. So selecting a red or blue or green marble. So selecting a red or blue or green marble, the chances are 10 out of 10. Because if we select a blue marble, that's in there. If we select a green marble, that's in there. If we select a red marble, that's also in there as well. So the chance that there's no other color that we can choose that's in that bag. So it's 10 out of 10, which is also 100% chance. Not selecting a red marble. So if we count up all the marbles that are not red, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 marbles that are not red. So the probability of not selecting a red marble is 4 out of 10, or 4 to 10, which is a 40% chance. The final one, again, if you want to try this, you can pause it. What is the letter tiles for the word snow, S-N-O-W, are placed in a bag? What is the probability of drawing the letter W from the bag? We know that's one W out of 4 letters. It's 1 to 4, which is 25%. Or 1 over 4. What is the probability of drawing a consonant from the bag? A consonant is not a vowel, and as we can see, there's 1, 2, 3 consonants, and that is a vowel. So 3 out of 4, or 3 to 4, or 75%. What is the probability of drawing the letter B from the bag? There are no B's, so it's 0%, or 0 out of 4, or 0 to 4. That's it. That's the lesson. For 5.1, you can find it on social7.ca. Thanks.